Welcome everyone, and thank you for joining today's webinar on Project Planner. In this session, we will explore how organizations can streamline project execution, improve visibility, and enhance cross-functional collaboration using Project Planner. So in this webinar, we will cover what are the common project management challenges, key project planner capabilities, real-world business use cases, live workflow examples, best practices for project planning or project execution implementation. By the end of this webinar, you will understand how Project Planner enables team to manage projects more efficiently while improving predictability and delivery performance. So here's the agenda for today's session. So we'll begin by discussing the common project management issues organizations face today. Then we'll introduce 3DEXPERIENCE Project Planner and explore its major capabilities. We'll walk through project creation, scheduling, resource planning, collaboration, reporting, and governance. We'll also review the real-world use cases and implementation best practices before moving into the live demonstration and Q&A. So what are the current business challenges? So these are the common project management challenges faced by most of the organizations who are yet to adapt or who are looking for a solution to address their project management solutions. So these are the common project management challenges. So fragmented project information. You have bits and pieces of project informations. Lack of real-time visibility, resources are being over-allocated, your deadlines are being missed, there is poor collaboration across teams, maybe with your cross-functional teams, your design team. So any team you want to collaborate together, there's a poor collaboration across teams, insufficient status tracking, limited reporting capabilities, and difficulty in managing the dependencies. So these are the major project management challenges which are often faced by most of the organizations. So as projects grow in complexity, these issues directly impact the delivery timelines, your budgets, and it also has an impact on the overall customer satisfaction. Modern organizations require centralized and collaborative project management solutions to remain competitive. So these are the business impacts of not having a good project management solution. So there is increased project delays, your budget overruns, your productivity goes down completely, your customer satisfaction is on the lower end, and there is a high operational risk. So these 5 aspects have a very big impact on your business. So what are the key business drivers? What are the need for an intelligent project planning? So you should have faster project execution, better resource utilization, improved transparency and enhanced collaboration, data-driven decision making, standardized project governance, and agile response to changes. So these are the business drivers which could drive your business effectively. So what is the benefits of having a digital project planning? So it has a centralized project management area. You get real-time updates on each and every project. It may be your project, it might be your sub-project. You have automated tracking, better forecasting, and you have improved accountability. You get to know who performed the task, when was it planned, when was it actually executed, what was the time taken to execution of a particular task, what is the complexity of a particular task. So everything gets accounted here. So you have an improved accountability. Here comes 3DEXPERIENCE Project Planner. So in order to address all your challenges, the business drivers, everything with respect to the previous to the points which we shared in our previous slides, 3DEXPERIENCE Project Planner is a one-stop solution which provides a structural plan. It's a structured planning tool where you can have resource coordination, you can have task tracking, you have reporting dashboards, and you have collaboration capabilities. So Project Planner is a centralized project management solution designed to help organizations manage project life cycles effectively. So this 3D Experience Project Planner is completely a cloud-based solution which is deployed on the 3D Experience platform. So this Project Planner enables teams to plan and organize your projects. You can define your milestones, design your deliverables, you can track your deliverables, you can trace your deliverables, you can assign and manage resources, you can assign task to each and every resource, you can have a track of each and every task which each resource is working on. So you have the complete traceability with respect to resource management. You can track schedules and dependencies. You can monitor the project progress. So you need not rely on any spreadsheet or you need not have a project plan which is a resource driven. So you need not reach each and every resource to get the exact status of the project. So this has automatic reporting capabilities with which, without any dependency on any specific resource, you have the progress of the each and every project on your screen right away. Then you have option where you can collaborate this particular tool across departments. You can expand it right from your inquiry till your order execution to your service team. You have any field team working, you can assign particular tasks to them. So you can spread this, collaborate this solution across your various departments in your organization. Then you can generate project insights and reports. So what are the core objectives of this Project Planner tool? You have improved execution efficiency. You have increased the project visibility. You can get to see what is the exact progress of each and every project. You have better visibility, project visibility here. You can reduce the operational delays. You can get to see which is the critical. You can evaluate the critical path. You can get to see where is the operational delay happening. You can take suitable measures to minimize the operational delays as well. So you can reduce your operational delays, and it also enables better governance. So what are the features of this project planning tool? Initially, it has planning and scheduling capabilities where you can create work breakdown structures. Work breakdown structures are nothing but a single task or a group of a task. So we use the term leaf tasks here. You can create tasks completely here. You can create a task. You can define dependent milestones and dependencies. Your milestones can be it can be based on a certain phase of your particular project. You can set your milestones. You can evaluate your project against a particular milestone, and in additional, you can define your dependencies as well. Your dependencies can be either an enforced dependency or a flexible dependency as well. Then you have Gantt chart scheduling, where you can completely visually or graphically get to see a work breakdown structure as a Gantt chart completely. Based on this Gantt chart, you can get to see what are the actual time which is assigned for a particular task and what is its current progress. So you can get to evaluate all those parameters on a mouse click completely. Then you have timeline management. Then comes resource management and collaboration. In this resource management, each leaf task which you create as a part of your work breakdown structure can be assigned to a particular assignee. You can add that particular task to one or more assignees completely here, and you have an option where you can remove a particular assignee from a task as well. Then you have document sharing capabilities. So any document which you want to share it as a deliverable or as an attachment to the person to whom you are assigning the task, this project planner has the capability to attach your documents. So documents can be your Word, PowerPoint, Excel, any specification document, anything assets. In addition, you also have the capability where you can attach your 3D models as well. So you can completely add your 3D models as attachment. The end user or the person who executes the works on that particular task has the capability to add that particular 3D model as a deliverable too. Then you have notifications and alerts. So this has an inbuilt notification center. So this notification center has various options where it can alert you over a mail. Once you log in inside a browser, since it's a cloud-based, you require a valid browser and an internet connectivity to use this particular project planning tool. So once you log in, the browser prompts you with the notification, and you also have an inbuilt notification center similar to which I'll be showing you in our real-time working area. Then you have task discussions. So you can tag particular persons based on their usernames. You can have you can build conversations here, one-to-one conversations or group conversations over here. You can tag more than one person here, letting them know what you think about the particular task or what needs to be performed and what needs to be communicated related to the particular task completely. You have task discussions area completely here. Then on the end user perspective, they have these Kanban boards where they get to see what are all the list of tasks which are assigned to them. So on a simple drag and drop, they can move the status of this particular task between three stages, which is the task which is allocated to them, which will be clubbed as to do, the particular task which they are working on right now, which is what we'll call in work, and the task which they completed will be mapped under this completed area. So by just dragging and dropping each and every task, they can update the task automatically rather than double clicking each and every task and marking it as completed or in work or completed. So each and every end user has this Kanban boards in which they can get to see what are all the lists of project tasks which are assigned to them. Then you have this 6W tags. These 6W tags are nothing but these W's are constitute who, where, why, what, when, and how. These 6 W's, your complete tasks are getting mapped under these 6 W's. So you can get to see who created a particular task, when was it created, to whom it has been assigned, so what is its priority. So all these capabilities are available right out of the box. Then you have this new feature where you have this capability of integrating your artificial intelligence has been embedded into this project planning tool, where on a simple mouse click, this artificial AI agent reads a work breakdown structure completely. It tells you, it predicts and prevents delays. It will read your work breakdown structure. It will give you an report or an area where it tells you where a long lead item or a long lead task can be broken down into simple chunks of tasks or subtasks. It will give you a complete insight of what might cause your project to go out of the planned agenda actually. So this, you can make use of this AI agent which predicts and prevents your delays completely. Then you have this task management capabilities. In this task, which is assigned to each and every end user, you can prioritize the task. So you have an option where you can prioritize that particular task as low, medium, high or critical task. You can prioritize that task to the end user. Then you have this dependency tracking, milestones monitoring. Then you have progress updates. you can get to see the task burn down chart. You can get to see at what rate each and every task is getting executed. So what are the how many resources are being utilized in this particular project each and every day. So what are the list of tasks that are being assigned to each and every user, how many users are having open tasks with them. So all these stuffs are completely recorded in this inbuilt dashboard. So for each and every project, you have a dedicated dashboard which give you a complete insight of all these areas, which is dependency tracking. You can monitor your milestones, whether the particular milestone is achieved or not, whether it is in work or it is getting delayed. So you can get to monitor your milestones completely. Then you have your progress updates. Then you can get to see how many users still having open tasks which is being assigned to them. So you can get to see the task details related to this ownership of each and every task. Now I'll just take you to the real-time area where I'll be working. I'll just show you a real-time working of this particular project planner. So this will be my project planning screen, in which I have a set of sample projects which is being already created here. So for an example, what I'll do is I'll just create a new project. In addition to that, I'll show you how a project can be initiated from a template, how you can create a APQP if you have a requirement with related to APQP project execution. PPAP, you want a project to be executed based on this PPAP framework. So all these areas are covered in my real-time demonstration here. So what I'll do is, you can just click on new. I can just add a sample image to my project. I'll just give us title to my particular project. I can get to define my project here. I can mention whether it is a team project, whether it is an agile project, or it is an enterprise project. Enterprise project is nothing but a project which has sub-projects embedded with it and certain other enterprise aspects covered to it. So for a demonstration, I'll just run you through a team project here. So I'll just give a sample description here. So I can mention what is my start date. So whether my I can define my project date to start from a particular date or end on a particular date. So I'll give start from. I'll just give this particular project needs to be executed right from today. I'll just click on create. So once I click on create, what happens is my project gets created automatically, in which I can click on the schedule. Here I have this. I have my project created here. So you can just click on this button. You can add a new task here. So I'll just give task 1. So here what happens is I can just mention, I can assign my tasks either in days or in hours. So I'll just mention for this particular task, I'm assigning a time of 2 days here. So in case if I want a planned start date and end date to be assigned, I can assign this right away here. So I'll just click on task 1. Similarly, I can create several other tasks too. Like I'll just create task 2. Then I can create task 3. So you have the capability where you can create task on your based on your requirement completely. So here what I can do is I can just drag and drop on each of these tasks where I can get to where I can schedule, where I can create my dependencies just by clicking on this plus mark. I can just drag and drop on this particular task. So what happens is this based on the work which I perform, what happens, these tasks get executed in a sequential area. So if I go to my dependencies tab, I can get to see. So these are the list of dependencies here. So I can just get to create all these things completely here. So now what happens is I've created 3 tasks. So how do I assign it to a particular person? I just double click on this particular task. I get these boxes where I can assign it to a particular person. Now what I am doing is I'll just assign it to a particular person. So I'm assigning it to a particular person. I'm letting him know if there is any due date which I need to remind him about this particular task. I can just mention it here as well. So what I will do is I've just assigned it to a particular person. On clicking save, what happens is this particular task get automatically assigned against this particular person. In other ways, what happens is, see, if you are the person who is going to execute this particular task, you can just right click on this particular task and click on assign to self, so that you can assign that particular task to yourself immediately. Then you have this resource assignment tab. By clicking on this tab, you can get to see what are the list of tasks which is assigned to each and every person. So what happens is, when you have this resource assignment tab open, you can make sure that you are not over allocating the particular resource. So it will ultimately give you an idea when this particular resource is unavailable and when this user is available, so that a particular task can be assigned on his working bucket actually. So this schedule, this is how you can manually create a project completely. So all these three tasks will again be mapped in your Kanban boards as well. You have an inbuilt Kanban board within this project planner tool as well, where you can get to see all these three tasks within this area itself. Now let us see how a particular user gets a notification here. So now I've assigned this a task to a particular person. So he has this bell icon, notification icon. On just clicking on this icon, he'll get a task. He'll get a notification telling that there is a particular task which is being assigned to him automatically. So clicking on this particular task will ultimately take him to the particular task in this Kanban board completely. So what happens is, he can just double click on this particular task. He can get to see what is the priority of each and every task. He can just drag and drop this particular task to his work. So intimating the task assigner or the owner of the task that he has started working on this particular project. So the progress of the task can be easily intimated to the task assigner, but by just sliding this slider actually. Sliding this slider will ultimately tell the task owner the progress of the task completely. So what is the percentage of the task that has been completed by this particular user. For example, if it is a 60% of the task is completed, so he click on save. In case if he is completing the if he has completed the task on time or prior to the completion time, he can just directly click on this, move the slider to 100%, or he can just drag and drop this task to this completed bucket completely. So once he has completed this particular task, he'll have this other subordinate task which is being assigned to him by the task owner. He'll get to see these are the list of tasks that needs to be performed on the as a whole. Now what happens is, the task owner in turn, on his screen, he gets a notification telling that the particular person has started this particular project, and on completion of each and every task, he gets to see that this particular person has completed this particular task as well. So all these updates get updated in your task in your project task board as well completely. So based on this, what happens here is, you click on this particular summary tab, you can get to see these are all the list of milestones that are which are being defined for this particular project. So these you have total of 3 tasks, out of which 2 tasks are yet to do and 1 task is completely completed. You have the task risk assessment area, which assesses the time taken for each and every project. It gives you an idea where but if it colorizes in red when a particular task is late for submission or late for it is prolonging for more than the time assigned. It will classify it as late, and similarly for the tasks which are at risk, which will have a complete impact on the project. Then it shows you the task burn down chart. You have the resource usage. It will tell you what are the list of resources that are being assigned on each and every day. So 2 resources have been assigned, 2 tasks has been assigned to 2 resources on 15th June is what you will get to see the resource usage completely here. Then you can get to see the assignees with open tasks. So all these tasks are related to only your project completely. Now this is a manual way of creating your project plan here. In other words, what you have the option is, in case if you have a existing project, you can copy it from an existing project already. So you can copy it from a project which is already running. You want the same project plan to be copied, you can just click on that sample project and click on mark what is the starting date of each and every project. Then on clicking create, what happens is it copies the same work breakdown structure. It just clones the existing work breakdown structure of an project which is already defined. So what happens is all your tasks get the work breakdown structure alone gets completely cloned as a new project. So this is one way of you can initiate a new project, and you can initiate it from a template. You can create your work breakdown structures as a template as well. For example, I have an RFQ to order. So what happens is I have a work breakdown structure I have which I have saved as a template. So I have named it as RFQ to order. So on clicking on this, what happens is I have a work breakdown structure with a list of tasks which I have saved as a template here. So what I'll do is just click on create. It will tell you these are the project list of it shows you the project progress of the project creation. On clicking schedule, it will ultimately give you the work breakdown structure, so that you need not create the work breakdown structure each and every time completely. So you can create you just need to double click on each tasks. You just need to assign what is the priority of each task, what is the planned start date and end date. So who will be the assignee for to whom this particular task is being assigned. So all these steps needs to be performed by the person. In case if you are by the project manager or the task owner or the project owner who will be having a complete handhold of this particular project here. Then in other ways, you want the project to be executed based on the PPAP and APQP framework. In that case, what happens is you have an inbuilt work breakdown structure configured, for which what I'm just choosing my start date. On clicking on import, what happens is it loads my APQP based work breakdown structure completely. So APQP is all about your 5 stages of execution, which each stage has sub tasks or sub stages within which this APQP framework completely works. So what happens is it completely on initiating this, it completely create a sample project here. So which will be working based on your APQP framework completely. So if I click on this particular APQP project, the sample framework, it gives me the list of the 5 phases of APQP framework, within which you have all these subtasks predefined within them. So when it comes to project planning, which is one of the what do you call the sub area which you need to work on, yes, within which you have a list of tasks entitled to that particular project planning area. So only if you complete all these 14 tasks, this project planning phase of this particular project will be marked as completed, and it will be move on to the next phase of the project execution, which is the customer input gathering. So you have predefined tasks based on this APQP framework completely, with which you can just call that particular framework this bug breakdown structure gets created by default. You just need to double click on particular each and every task. You can mark what is the priority of each task. You can mark what is the plan date and start date of each and every project. Then you have an option where you can assign the assignee to each and every project. In this similar way, you have an option where you can create a PPAP based project execution as well, with which you have this list of a task which is already created within. So you have this appearance, approval report, control plan. So all these things comes as a list of your tasks here. So this way, what happens here, you can get to see the complete dashboard of this particular project actually. So this way, what happens, this is how this project planner tool works in real time, where you can define your work breakdown structure manually. You can call it from a template which you have already saved. You have inbuilt frameworks, APQP, PPAP. You want your project plan to be executed based on these frameworks. You have an option where you can call all your work breakdown structures, where you can assign each and every task. You can monitor each and every task completely. You have all your insight of all your project completely on a mouse click. So all of these aspects are covered in your project planning tool completely. Now let's get back to our presentation actually. So this project planning tool has enterprise integration capabilities. So this project planner can integrate with your ERP systems as well. In case if you have anything to pull from your ERP system, it can integrate with your ERP system as well. You have PLM platforms, your CRM applications, you have any document DMS, document management systems, you have any other collaboration platforms to integrate within. You have any reporting tools such as Power BI, you want extended reporting. In that case, you have the capability where you can extend this, you can integrate this project planner tool with this particular then you have these industry use cases where for engineering and manufacturing, product development projects, engineering change management, your NPA projects, new product introduction projects. So all these projects can be executed using this project planner tool. Then for IT and software development, you have agile project tracking, where you can define your sprints. You have the sprint planning. You have this release management phase. Then for construction and infrastructure, you have site execution planning, contractor coordination. You have your schedule management. Then for industries who are running professional services like customer project delivery, your resource planning, your service execution tracking. So all these industries, you have a valid need of having a project planner, a tool where you can plan all your projects completely. So these are some of the industry use cases where these project planner tools are widely used. Then the best practices for successful implementation. So the recommended approach, start with defined project templates. Predefine your work breakdown structure. Categorize it as templates. You can completely start with that defined project templates completely. Then you have standardize. You have to standardize your workflows, establish governance policies, train your end users effectively, monitor your KPIs regularly. Begin with the pilot projects. Then drive executive sponsorship. Then what are the success factors? You have a clear ownership, user adoption, process alignment. Every end user, every user aligns with the process which you have defined. And then you have continuous improvement. This phase where this is not a solution where which it stops, where you have room for your continuous improvement as well. So what are all the business values which this project having a valid project planner tool delivers? You have your key outcomes. These are the key outcomes. You have faster project execution. You have improved collaboration, the collaboration between every team. So you can make sure there is no communication which is being there is no miscommunication between the teams. You have enhanced visibility. You have better resource utilization, reduce the risk related to each execution of the project or development of the project or execution of the project is completely reduced, and you have an improved governance where you can get to have a handhold on your projects completely. You can get to see governance aspects such as traceability. You can get to monitor the progress completely. So all these governance aspects are completely improved. Then you have a certain strategic impact added to your business aspect. So you have a better customer satisfaction. You can have your decision makings made faster. You have faster decision making. Delivery predictability can be improved, and you have a strong organizational alignment. So these are the 4 points constitute your strategic impact. So with this, we conclude our technical presentation.